using an AI for the storyline of Undead Nightmare 2. It had been several years since John Marston had rid the world of the undead plague that had consumed the land. He had thought that his days of fighting zombies were long gone, and he had settled down with his family on their ranch in Beecher's Hope. But little did he know that a new nightmare was about to unfold. One peaceful evening, as the sun was setting on the horizon, John and his family gathered around the dinner table. Suddenly, a loud crash interrupted their meal, and the ground shook violently beneath them. Startled, they rushed outside to witness a scene straight out of their darkest nightmares. The dead had returned. The once deadly virus that had previously turned the living into ravenous zombies had somehow resurfaced. The townsfolk had become infected once again, and chaos ensued. John knew he couldn't sit idly by while his loved ones were in danger, so he grabbed his trusted weapons and set out on a new quest to save his family and the world from this new undead nightmare. As he ventured through the desolate towns and countryside, John encountered both familiar faces and new allies. Old friends like Landon Ricketts, Seth Briers, and even the mysterious and enigmatic Nigel West Dickens returned to aid him in his fight against the undead. Together they formed a resistance, vowing to put an end to this nightmare once and for all. The journey took them to new locations, each more haunting than the last. From dilapidated towns overrun by zombies to forgotten graveyards and cursed forests, John and his companions faced hordes of the undead at every turn. They discovered that the virus had mutated, creating even more dangerous and horrifying creatures that tested their skills and courage. But amidst the chaos, John remained determined. He knew that his family's safety depended on his success. He pushed forward, searching for answers and clues to find the source of this new outbreak. Along the way, he encountered survivors who had managed to resist the infection, and they shared valuable information that pointed to a secret laboratory hidden deep in the mountains. With a heavy heart and a renewed sense of purpose, John and his loyal companions made their way to the laboratory. They fought through waves of zombies, navigating treacherous traps and puzzles until they finally reached the heart of the facility. There, they discovered the true mastermind behind the outbreak, a mad scientist named Dr. Edgar Mallory. Dr. Mallory had been conducting sinister experiments, trying to create an army of the undead to serve his twisted desires for power and immortality. John confronted the deranged scientist, engaging in a climactic battle that tested his strength and resolve. After a grueling fight, John emerged victorious, ending Mallory's reign of terror once and for all. With the threat finally vanquished, John returned to his family, his heart heavy but his spirit unbroken. He knew that he had saved them and countless others from this new undead nightmare. The world would forever remember the bravery and sacrifice of John Marston, the man who faced the undead and came out on top.